Hi there, I'm David Lane from Good Choice IT. We manage hard IT problems for businesses so you don't have to. Today I want to talk about Business Networking International, BNI. It's a networking referral organisation. So you go to the meeting and you meet lots of other like-minded business owners, you exchange referrals and you get business out of it. A lot of people say to me, is that worth doing? I have to say yes. Yes, it definitely is worth doing. When you start your own business, there's a lot to learn, and having other people around you that can help is really handy. You can soon get a really good list of contacts. You can get some really great referrals. So why don't I remember any more? Well, I think it comes down to two things: time and money. I was probably making £20,000-30,000 turnover out of BNI a year when I stopped going, and the problem is the amount of time it was taking me, and I was finding that I wasn't gaining as much as I was putting in. I'd already learnt the skills. So if you're not familiar with it, if you've never been to a BNI meeting, basically the way it works is, or a lot of these networking groups do the same things, but I think BNI does it best. It's a very structured environment. So there's a kind of process that they follow, and obviously I love processes. Processes are one of my favourite things. So anything that's got a process involved, I'm going to love. If you're not a process-driven person, you might find it quite irritating. But it's worth going along at least once or twice. Try and visit a couple of groups just to find out how they work. It's only a few hours of your time just to pop along. So the way it works is you go along and each person gets a minute to tell everyone else about their business and what they do. So they go, hi, my name's La, I do this. So I say we manage IT for businesses. What we're looking for businesses where maybe the IT isn't delivering what the business needs, it's not delivering business growth. We can help with that. Here's my card. And the idea is the other people in the room will give your cards out to other people and give you these little referral slips of people that they think that you should get in contact with, and they normally do a proper introduction to you. And it's great. It works really well. And then normally in the meeting, there's one of the members, it's a longer sort of 8 to 10 minutes talk as well, which is interesting because it's not always time to get enough of an understanding of what a business does, especially when people first start. If they're not very good at explaining what their business does, and a lot of business owners aren't, it takes you a little while, and that's the situation with me. It took a little while to kind of get to grips of explaining what people need to hear so they can sell you your business, because that's the whole point of referrals. It's not just selling to the people that are there, because there might be 20 people there, 15 people there, but it's the people they know. So that's another reason that I stopped going, is that I now have thousands and thousands of contacts of people. I had a conversation yesterday with a guy I haven't spoken to in 6 years. We just randomly were speaking about a piece of technology that we both work with. I met him at BNI, and there's a lot of these people I've met through BNI. The reason I stopped going is because I kind of met most of these people, and I have a long contact tail of people. It's only really recently, and it's got to be 5 years since I stopped going, 4 years, 5 years, maybe longer. And I'm still getting work out of it. So that comes to the other thing of time. You see, as well as going to the meeting, which is a couple of hours or so, they normally start early in the morning, and they're normally every week, and you should really commit, if you're going to go every week. If you can't do that, it's probably not worth joining. So they usually start sort of 6:30, 7 in the morning, but the idea is by 9 o'clock you'll be back in the office, ready to start your day. Anyway, I'm not here to sell BNI. That's not my job. I'm not even a member. Whatever you do with these things, though, there's some really good tips that I can give you. First of all, definitely go and visit some of these groups. Visit a few different groups and other networking groups. There's, I don't know, 4N, for example. There's loads of them. There's probably in the town where we are in Sutton, there's probably 20 different groups. Definitely worth going to visit a few. If you're a new startup business, BNI is quite good because they give you the tools you need to explain what it is that you do and how to build good referrals. And the way I get a lot of work nowadays is we work with a lot of other IT companies, and people come to me and they say, do you know, Dave, anyone that does X? And the answer is, well, probably. But when I first started, didn't have those kind of contacts. So if you want a builder, a plumber, an electrician, whatever, I've got loads of different people that I can recommend you to, and I probably know them. I've got their number on my phone, and even if I don't know somebody, I can work my way through the contacts I have to find someone. Now, you could say, well, hang on a minute, I can do that with LinkedIn. It's like, well, yes, you can, but you're not getting that personal relationship. I've got thousands of contacts on LinkedIn. I wouldn't say for us, LinkedIn is it's a great way of staying in contact with people, but it's not a driver for building relationships. And if you want to be successful, you've got to build some really good, strong relationships, not just with people in your industry, but people outside it. So, I guess in conclusion, is it worth joining BNI? Most definitely yes. Are you going to stop going after a while? Well, probably. Are you going to get your money back? Because it's quite expensive. £1,000 a year, at least. Yes. I'd say if you follow the process that they give you, you will definitely get your money back. If you don't follow the process they give you, then you won't. So don't bother doing it. It's not worth the commitment. If you can't commit to turning up every week or thereabouts, or sending someone in your place if you can't go, if you can't commit to finding referrals for people, if you don't go to the training, then yeah, you're just throwing your money away. Just what you can do is if you just send the money to me, then I'll spend it on holidays. Oh, well, okay. Well, I'm joking, but the point is that don't bother with these things unless you're going to commit to going. One of the problems I have now is that I have loads of people contacting me who maybe we can't deliver a service to. One of the reasons I'm doing these videos is because it enables me to explain what the kind of services that we offer are up front, so you can watch them, you can understand how we like to work. I mean, when you come to us, you've got a really good idea of whether what we offer is what you need. But when I first started the business, I used to have lots and lots of meetings with people that maybe the game wasn't there, because I'm looking for the win-win. Anyway, I think that's enough for now. So my recommendation in any case is go and visit, especially if you're a startup business. Go and visit now. Go and book in the next one. There's meetings all the time. You could literally go to a networking meeting in the morning, at lunchtime, one in the afternoon probably, and then one in the evening, 6 days a week if you wanted to. But who's got time for that? Thanks for watching. I hope that's of some use. Let me know in the comments. Thank you.